Okay, hello guys. I'm so glad that I could talk to you guys one more time, okay? So, I'm doing a video for December the 8th, 2019, okay? It's your daily tarot card video. I have well, it's maybe an announcement or something. This video seems like it's important. If you're working for someone else, you might want to listen to the video from start to finish, okay? If you're working for someone else and you do your job and you don't get trouble, maybe you're fine, okay? But anyway, I want you guys to watch this video from start to finish. Number two, I'd like you guys to support me more. So either can you please press the like button and/or subscribe so I can hear more videos. Because I know people are watching, but they don't always want to subscribe, or I don't know. Maybe people don't want to leave traces that actually watch the video. I'm not sure. You guys tell me. Nobody comments. Nobody. I want you guys to be more helpful. Okay. So anyway, I want to tell you what I see going on, and I guess I'm gonna get to it. Okay. So the first card here is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is next to our Queen of Cups. This is not the first time these two have been together, okay? These two are possibly in a relationship. Not only that, I had to clarify to see why they were together so that I could know, so I could explain to you, because a lot of cards in this reading didn't make sense. So the Five of Pentacles is one of the cards that is in the spread, and the Five of Pentacles is also clarifying. And when you say, well, that's not such a good thing, well, the Five of Pentacles can be about regular debt financially, but in this case, I think it's about a karmic debt that's going on. Now, I don't know if this card can be used for a karmic debt. I'm not really sure. But I also have the Fool card. Like both of these cards fell out when I was trying to figure out why it's the Page of Wands next to the Queen of Cups, okay? And the Fool card is about taking a leap toward your goals, having faith and trust that everything's going to be cool. So you take that leap to the goal that you hope to accomplish, okay? So that was the Page of Wands. Okay, for the Queen of Cups, when I clarified her, she could be a mother, she could be nurturing, she could be passionate in a relationship. Let me clarify why she's to this page. Okay, so two cards popped out for that. This is the Ten of Swords card, and it's about like betrayal. It's about like death. It's not a literal death. It can be the death of a situation because it's a 10. So as far as swords is like conflictual energy. So there's a situation going on in the Queen's life that was full of conflict, and it's reached its breaking point and it's totally done. So someone's out of her life, okay? And the Knight of Pentacles came out when I clarified also. They came out together. So the Knight of Pentacles is kind of, he can be a friend, he can be a romantic interest, but he is about financial security, I guess, or at least the beginnings of financial security. Like he's kind of there to help. And so let's put this card back. By the way, I had to do this 3 times. Like I was doing so well on the last time that I started it, and then my alarm went off, so I had to redo it again. And when I have to continue to redo it, it means that it's probably important, because it's happened sometimes. I don't know why. So anyway, Temperance card is next to the Queen of Cups, and I'm gonna ask what is a temperance? Okay, so clarify that. The Devil card is the next card that clarifies temperance. Okay, there's a temptation there. So the two are in a relationship. The Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups are in a relationship. It can be a temptation or seduction, I'm not sure, but they have to temper that, I guess. And the next card again is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles in this case, you guys can tell me in the comments what you think, but I'm not sure if this is actual financial debt. This might be a karmic debt. And the reason why I say it again is because when I had to clarify why is the Five of Pentacles there, I got Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in a love relationship. It could just be in any relationship, so it could be a friendship or a love relationship, either or, okay? But it's apparent that these two have some type of past life relationship together, and that's why they keep showing up together. Okay, so next card again is the Two of Pentacles, and so I'm trying to figure out who's juggling what. I only see one couple there. Who's juggling what? So I clarified, I got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a card that you get when you're trying to go with vigor toward your goals, okay? So someone is trying to go toward maybe a love situation, but then they have something else going on too. So let's see. This one maybe I didn't have to clarify, but I did, because right next to it we have a card about work. This is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about investing time and energy, maybe education, maybe doing jobs you really don't want to do until you make it to the place where you really want to go in the future. So you're like starting from maybe from a lower position than you hope to work up to, okay? So the next card is the Six of Pentacles. This is a card about investing or charity and putting it in other people. And you see that I'm guessing this is the Queen of Cups. She's kind of like saying, okay, young man, I wanted to invest in you. Can you please do this work for me? Okay. And so the Queen is getting a Page of Cups. So she's getting a message of love, okay, from someone. And the next card here is the Hanged Man. So she got a message of love from someone. She didn't know what decision to make. She's tied up with one partnership, friendship, and then she's working on her work, so she's already juggling. So maybe she has a lot of things going on, so she's trying to figure out what to do, and she doesn't know yet. So I'm not sure which person sent the message of love to her, but the Hermit card is the next card. Excuse me. It went outside a couple minutes ago, so my voice is kind of going in and out. So anyway, it's really going. Okay, so yeah. So the Hermit, the person who sent her a message of love, possibly doesn't have an easy time talking to her. Maybe perhaps this person's scared to talk to her. So maybe because he didn't get an answer back, he is in hermit mode. He's in solitude and he's trying to ponder what is his next move, okay? And because he doesn't know what to do, this is Eight of Cups. He decides to separate himself from the issue for the moment and I guess focus on himself maybe, okay? Now, I'm not sure if our Hermit is the one who is doing the Seven of Pentacles work and waiting for a harvest, but the person that I think this is the same person here in the Six of Pentacles. Remember, our Queen decided to send off a young man for work, so it's the same guy doing work, okay? Now, he did the work, and he was wondering if he was going to get a harvest back from his work, and so the Page of Swords came to figure out what was he working on, so they could report back to the boss, okay? And so the Page of Cups would check on the Seven of Pentacles here, and then she went back to report to the boss. The boss happens to be the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This would be the Queen of Cups in a different energy as boss lady instead of loving, nurturing mother type figure, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles got word back from her Page of Swords, and apparently she didn't like what she heard. And so the Queen of Pentacles went into a different mode. I think I had a clarifying card, but I'm not sure where I put it. The Queen of Pentacles, we know that she's about her money, right? In this case, she's probably the boss. So she went into a different mode because she didn't like what she heard. We have the Queen of Wands here, and in front of our Queen of Wands, there's a black cat. When we see black cats, we may think about like Halloween, we might think about bad luck, certain things like that, okay? So let's see. I had to clarify why is the Queen of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles, because it didn't say like that they did anything between each other. It's the same person in a different energy. The clarifying card is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is kind of, she's all about her money, but it's not in the best way. Like the Queen of Pentacles upright, she's more about generosity, and she's like helpful and caring and loving, and she has her money, but she's not maybe rubbing it in anyone's face. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she is probably going to be more vengeful and be all about her money. Maybe she might say, wait, you're shorting me hours, you're not doing work? Oh my gosh, no, I'm not going to have that. You know, she's more, a little bit ruthless when it comes to money. It's kind of like, I'm all about my money. Don't short me of my money, I'm not playing with you, you know? So she might be more vengeful if you're doing something and she does not think that it's right for you to do that. So the reason I told you guys to watch this until the end is because some strange things kind of happen. So there is a Ten of Swords going on, okay? Ten of Swords is like ultimate betrayal, okay? Can't get any worse than that. There's ultimate conflict going on in between this employee and the boss. Maybe this is in a work review situation where she's like, I cannot believe you did such and such, such and such and such and such, and we have to write you up for this. But in this case, like I said, it's Ten of Swords. It's like the last straw, okay? I clarify this because I thought that the next card was kind of interesting, and I didn't want to miss something important. So when I clarified why was the Ten of Swords there, I got the Eight of Swords. It's kind of like being bound up, and it's probably not a good card to get because if you're in a work situation, you're getting all bound up, and it's like you can't move, you can't do anything, you can't, you know? It's kind of like when they put you in between a rock and a hard place or something. Something's going on and it's not the normal work review, or, you know, the situation is pretty bad. I keep getting interrupted. I have no idea why. Like I said, when it's important, I get a lot of interruptions. I have to keep redoing it. But anyway, so the next card is the Judgment card, okay? At first, when I saw the Ten of Swords card and the Judgment card, I was worried that someone might actually pass away or something in a literal sense. But I'm not sure, but it's still not such a good situation, okay? So you guys don't get all worried just as yet, because we know that a Ten of Swords is not like a literal death. It's just the ending of a big conflict that's probably been ongoing, but doesn't have to be. So the Judgment card here, in my opinion, is that this employee got fired from the job because whatever was going on was probably pretty serious. And I think it's even more serious because now we have the High Priestess, okay? And I didn't know why High Priestess was there. And then when I verified it, I got High Priestess again. So I didn't even include it in the reading. I left it on the table over there. Let me check it really quick. There's 2 cards that came out. I think I put them back. I'm sorry. Anyway, the High Priestess clarified the High Priestess. What I think happened, like normally the High Priestess is your intuition. I don't think that's what it is in this case. I think it's very, I think it's a big bad situation, okay? So it's ultimate conflict. It's something so big that the employee got fired. And then he had to get some information to figure out how to overcome it because strength is the next card, okay? I think he had to he was so scared. He probably had to get like a psychic to say, hey, what's going on? I'm worried, I'm concerned. This is something really, really big, okay? So I don't know why I put back the clarifying cards for the High Priestess because it's not out on the table. So the Strength card is the next card. So this employee is scared that something bad is going to go down. So the next card is the Four of Wands, and we're not talking about moving to a new house because at first I was like, okay, maybe he lost his job, so he's going to his parents' house back to live because he knows he won't have an income for the next couple weeks or so. But then when I thought about it and I looked at the other cards, now it's pretty deep. I had to search to make sure that the Judgment card there and the Ten of Swords was a death. I don't think it is that. I think it is something that's rather important because I think that this card, this Four of Wands card, it could be like a jailhouse. Because remember, when we had this Ten of Swords here, the clarifying card was the Eight of Swords, and that's being bound up, okay? That's one example. We do have the same card in the reading right here. After this house, because I didn't understand what was going on, so I was actually looking from the back, from the last card to the front on this row, trying to figure out what was going on. So the next card is the Seven of Swords. It's in the upright. When it's in the upright, it's about like an adversary or something like that. So if you did end up in a jail, you might have an adversary because you'd be, I guess, watched over by someone and you won't have your freedom. When it's in the reverse, it's about like someone maybe stealing things too. And like if you did have to have a negative experience where you had to go to a jail, you probably would have lost some rights to, you know, the normal rights that you would have as a person. That could be also another meaning for that card. And so the Eight of Swords is again being bound up and restricted again. So we have a house, we have the Seven of Swords about stealing, and then the Eight of Swords about being bound up, okay? So I think that whatever the employee did was rather important. It was something that was probably naughty, and he probably went to jail for it. Very possibly was scared, okay? He needed strength to deal with whatever consequences he would have to deal with. And then so we have the Chariot card here, so I guess he got bailed out. But then the last card here is the Five of Swords. So he's feeling defeated. Like, you know, that was a bad experience. I really regret whatever it is that I did that I shouldn't have done. So, guys, I hope this isn't you that's having this issue. I hope that you please appreciate the work that I'm doing for you to give you a heads up. Please like, share, subscribe, leave comments. And please care about other people who do work and they don't get, you know, please follow, like. Actually, you're not going to follow. You guys hear me, okay? And by the way, I picked those roses today because I thought they were really pretty outside. So I hope you like them. They're not long enough to be as pretty as I like to make them. But I hope you guys like them, okay? I hope that you have a good week on the 8th. I hope it's not you that's in trouble. And if you are in trouble, please don't do bad things again, okay? Okay, thank you for listening.